Fall is my favorite season to decorate, and I love to find ways to make my home feel cozy and high-end without spending a fortune. So today I'm going to take you thrifting, and then I'm going to show you how I styled everything for a cozy fall home, all on a budget. If you love thrifting, cozy home styling, and budget-friendly decor, you're in the right place. Please hit that like button if you enjoy this video and subscribe so you don't miss future videos. One of the best things about thrifting is the hunt, because you never know what you're going to find. The basket section is always worth checking for fall, and I scored a few good ones. This basket here was just $4, and these two smaller ones that would be perfect for a basket wall were $3 each. The first Goodwill was kind of a bust. I only walked away with the one basket, so on to Goodwill number 2. Right away, I spotted this gold and black frame. It would have been perfect to upcycle with a print or a cozy fall photo. This wine basket was such a score for only $4.99. There were a couple of gathering baskets too, but since I already have a few at home, I passed on these. And then I spotted these black candlestick stands, and they were a little bit pricey, which makes me think they may have been something unique. I didn't research it. The glass section always takes a little patience to sift through, but it's worth it. Sometimes you find great gems. These little votive holders, for example, would look so pretty styled on a table with neutral pumpkins and some neutral fall leaves. I also grabbed these 2 potted plants. They looked so high-end, definitely a good find. There's a hint of sweetness in her eyes. And here's a thrifting tip. If you see brass, pick it up. Both brass and copper are perfect, not only for fall, but also for Christmas decor. I don't mistake it, she's a storm that won't subside. Not the kind of love that fades with time. And sometimes thrifting comes with a little bit of buyer's remorse when you leave something behind and later wish you'd grabbed it. For me, it was these cloche vases. I definitely should have scooped them up. On the bright side, I hit a total candle jackpot, both real wax and battery-operated candles. Perfect for layering cozy fall vibes around my house. She lingers on your lips. And my best thrifting tip, bring a buddy to carry all your treasures to the car. Trust me, it makes the haul a lot easier. Okay, so it took 3 Goodwills to find stuff, and honestly, I can only find one Goodwill that had fall decor. I have no idea why there is no fall decor. There's Christmas. There is no fall. Other than like they had new Halloween stuff, like brand new, not like thrifted Halloween stuff. Not stuff that you would thrift is what I'm trying to say. So I'm going to share with you the stuff that I found, and then I am going to style as much of it as I can. There are a couple pieces that I got for like my bedroom that aren't really fall related, but I'm going to share them with you anyway, and I'll tell you what I'm going to do with them. But they'll be in a future video. So one of the things I found was, thanks, which you actually saw in the video, was this basket. This was the only thing I found from the first Goodwill, and it was $4. I think it's a nicely made basket, and I like the color. I was thinking about putting some leaves in here and pumpkins and putting it like on one of the coffee tables, either upstairs or downstairs in the family room. Not sure yet, but we will figure that out. I also found this. Let me take these out. Really cool vase. It was from TJ Maxx, and I paid $3.99, and at TJ Maxx it was $9.99. So if you saw my fall reset, I've already styled this, and I have it up here in my cozy corner, up here on this table, which I will put back in a minute. But if you missed that video, I will share it down below. But we decorated this whole little area. Ooh, my coffee's gonna get cold. I found this. I don't remember if I recorded this in the video or not. So not everything was in the video because the video would go on and on if I showed you everything. This was $3, and I love that it has the copper and the brass and the leaves. It has this in it, which I'm not actually a fan of. So I was thinking about putting this like around the base of greenery or something, or maybe using this as a pot. I haven't decided yet, but it definitely screamed fall to me, and I felt like I should pick it up. And for $3, that's a great deal. Let's see. I found this vase, which it's from Shoppers, Hive Jar, espresso colored, and this was $3.99. And this I can use in so many places for fall. I love the color and the pattern. I picked up a rolling pin because it was 99 cents, and this can be upcycled, or I can resell it, or I can style it in my kitchen. I'm not sure yet. And I found these. This was a cool find. These are gold candle pairs, and they were 99 cents a piece, unused, like they haven't been burnt or anything, and I probably won't burn them, but I did Google some images of fall decor using gold pairs, and there was some really pretty ideas. So I got 5 total of those. And this was in the video. This was a really cool find. I think my husband said it's like a wine picnic basket. Like you put a bottle of wine in here, but I'm not really sure. Not a huge fan of the inside, but I don't really care because I'm actually going to display it closed. And I believe I'm gonna put it underneath one of my tables in the living room. But this was pretty cool, and it comes with a handle. Again, I won't really use the handle. There was some damage back here, but for $5, I really don't care. It was $4.99. And I got candles. I got 2 of these. They were only $1, and they're the battery operated, and they actually had batteries in them. For $1, you can't beat that. And then I found 2 of these, and I loved how it has the melted wax look. These were only 50 cents a piece. And I didn't check to see if these had batteries. Oh, they do. I'm assuming the same person probably donated them and left the batteries in it, but that's pretty cool. I'll be able to use these in all of the seasons, honestly. And we found, this was at a previous stop, not at the Goodwills, 2 of these lamps. They were $10 a piece. So I have one up here, and I'm gonna put this one on the other side of the couch, but I loved them. For $10, can't beat that. And I think that they really add a fall feel to my living room, because I did have teal lamps in here, which again, you would have seen me switch out if you saw the fall reset video. I found this candle. It's a frosted candle, and I'm not sure from where, but I got it for $4, and it's kind of hard to open this, but it was barely burned, and it smells really good. So it's almost a brand new candle. It smells kind of apple cinnamony. I'm gonna see if I can peel this off. I might not be able to because it's really stuck to the other sticker. Let's see. It is something cinnamon. It was $10. Warm cider and cinnamon. So $10, it looks like maybe it was burnt once. That was a good deal. And it's just really pretty, so even when the candle's gone, I can still use it as decor. So that was another thing I found. Here's the other candle. The other candle I got for $1. Now I found 2 of these. This is what I think I might put in my bedroom. These are brass wall sconces for candles, and they were $3 a piece, and I found both of them. First, I only found one, and then in the other aisle, I found the other one. So I'm pretty excited about that. And I think these move. Nope, they don't, which doesn't matter. But I like them both, and I think that they'll be cool in my bedroom. If not, maybe even in my hallway. I'm not sure yet. We picked up dog balls as well. You get everything from the thrift store. We found this Christmas in Annapolis candle, unused, for $4. So I picked it up, even though it's not fall, because it smells amazing and it was not burned. And I know that Christmas in Annapolis from Fritz and Fern Co. was probably an expensive candle. There's no price, but it's like birch tree scent. So I picked that up too. I actually don't normally have a good time, like I don't really have good luck finding candles at the thrift stores, but this one thrift store had a lot of candles. Actually, all of my candles were from, except for these two. I also found this, which I think is really pretty and moody for fall with the burgundy flower. This was $2.99, and it's a pretty cool piece with fabric and the like little nail heads going, and it's laying on the back. It says Les Editions Braun Paris, but I haven't looked it up. It says 1968. I don't know, but I thought that that would be pretty. And then these, I love the frame. So I'm not a fan of the image. I am not sure if they're worth something, but my plan is to take it out and just use the frame with the matting. And I found the pair of them. There was two of them. So my thinking is to put both of these in my bedroom with the sconces, candle sconces. But again, we will see. I may end up putting them here in the living room and adding some family pictures. So stay tuned for that, because I'm sure that that will be in an upcoming video how I use those. I found a cheese crock for $4.99. And it was a super nice one. And I like the size. I have a little one, but this one is a nice size one. And I could take the lid off and use it as a vase or a pot in the kitchen. And it was $4.99. So I found that. And the brown color also obviously looks really good in the fall. And then I found two of these. Not necessarily fall, but I think that with the way that the pots look, they're not even terracotta, they're like, I don't know what they are. But they're not terracotta, but they look it. And they look very aged, and they were $5.99 each. And I keep losing a piece of greenery. But I think these would be cool. I could add some like pumpkins in here, or a little pumpkin pick, and turn them into fall decor. And I got two of those for $5.99 each. They're very nice fake plants. And also, if I can't show you now because it's torn apart, but I might insert a clip. But I also found two baskets that they're not my style, very, very country looking, but they had good fall florals in them. So, and they were only a couple bucks a piece. So if you find, you know, an already done arrangement and you don't like the base that it's in, but you could use the florals, because I used the florals for one of my DIYs, which I'll also link that video below if you're interested, and you can see how I used them, and you'll be able to see the baskets. But now let's get to styling this stuff. Here in my cozy corner, you can see the lamp and the black stone vase that I thrifted, and I just added some neutral florals. I added some fall leaf picks to this amber vase for now, but I'm planning to run to Michael's to grab a few maroon ones to mix in. I haven't styled all of the pieces I thrifted yet because I'm still pulling out my fall decor, so you'll probably see things styled a little differently in future videos. I like to change things up a few times until I really love how it all feels. And this basket wall in my living room is entirely made of thrifted baskets, and the two I found today would have fit perfectly in there. The basket I picked up at the first Goodwill looks so cozy styled here with some greenery and pumpkins. Running circles in your mind. You might think you found me. Originally, I thought these sconces would end up in my bedroom, but I changed my mind and added one here to the living room, and I love the way it pairs with the frames that I thrifted. I just swapped the artwork for something with more fall vibes, and it completely changed the space. You found the alchemy.
to soften all her.
The copper dish carrier looks perfect styled in my hutch with a little bit of greenery.
Edges, you might think you got the melody.
And for now, the cheese crock is on my kitchen shelf, though I'm sure I'll move it around as I keep decorating. I hope you enjoyed this thrift haul and that it gave you some cozy, budget-friendly fall inspiration. Let me know in the comments which thrifted find was your favorite, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!